Well, well, well. Well, well, well. In the name of my ancestors, our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Realist Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper of the host of this program, known here on social media, even Facebook. I'm known here as the Mighty One, angelsnupnup7. Also, I am your soul brother, number one. You know, I got to stop. I got to break that habit of keep saying I know, because we don't know. We won't know until I tell you. Yeah, well, you know. Oh, you know. You know why I'm here? Yo, you know. Oh, wow. I did have a different title for this video, but at the last minute, I had to make a change. But I'm still going to talk about that subject, but I want to talk about this one too. So I would combine both topics into one. As you can see in the title, angelsnupnup7 has been banned on Facebook, not by Facebook, but by black men. The video that still is up, I guess, here on YouTube, the video where I speak about, or the title was Black Men, a Pathetic Group of Losers. This made a lot of the guys on Facebook extremely angry. The video was going on 2,000 some views and climbing. And you know, when you have that type of people watching you, then there's more of a chance of being flagged. There's more of a chance of somebody running to Massa, because that's what they done. Massa, 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 Massa Mo, he talking about us, Massa Mo. We trying to be men. You said we men in white supremacy, Massa. He said we ain't men, Massa. That one over there, him, that snupnup guy. He said we ain't men, Massa. So they had to run to Massa and tell a lie and said that the video was of hate speech. So these guys are liars. They do the same thing that the racists do to us on Facebook and YouTube. We turn around and complain when the racists flag our videos, accuse us of hate speech, when we know that what we're talking about is not hate speech, but then we would turn right around and do the same thing. Now I want to make something, I want to say to the brothers, I did expect more of an outrage from my soul brothers. I did. But I'm going to give the black man, I'm going to give the soul brothers credit, because most of you either agree with me or you just remain silent. You did not flag, you did not write no crazy stuff on the post or nothing. You just remain silent. You did not respond, or you agree with me. But see, these guys that flagged the video on Facebook, they continue to prove what I say. Now look, how are you going to be a god? How are you going to be a king? How you going to be a warrior when you cannot even handle a Facebook post? You cannot even handle Excuse me a second. You cannot even, these pieces of trash, they cannot even handle a Facebook post. So you know they are not interested in challenging somebody when you're talking about bullets flying or anything that might get them hurt. A bunch of comfortable Negroes, just like I say. But I'm going to give credit. See, I give credit where credit is due. Soul brothers, black man, whatever you want to call yourself, I got to give you accolades. I got to give you your credit for not reacting crazy to this post of another brother that's just expressing my frustration, my opinion about our situation. I want to give us credit. I want to give us that credit. But again, like I say, there's a group of us, and I would tell you it's the majority. It's a big majority, just like these clowns that flagged the video. On YouTube, the brothers on YouTube, hey, they've been, quite honestly, y'all been cool. They have. If you look at the video, there's not a lot of crazy rioting and men all upset or whatever. Because, look, I'm not telling, look, I'm a soul brother. I'm a black man. I'm an African. I'm an Aboriginal, whatever the hell you want to call me. I'm that also. So I'm not excluding myself. I even told you I'm part of it. But when some of us in the majority is doing something crazy and cowardly and they pathetic, makes the rest of us look bad. So I'm calling them out. I'm not calling out the brothers who are striving to be men. I'm not calling out the brothers who are doing the best they can considering the situation that we're in. And they know that. That's why they let me talk. But you have a bunch of clowns that reacted just like I said. You're not a king. You're not a warrior. You're not a god. You cannot even handle a Facebook page. You look truly pathetic. And that's why that's why most of them hide behind a picture that shows you that you're a coward. You hide behind a picture so nobody don't know that you done these things. That you write this silly stuff, that you're immature. That's why you hide behind a picture, because you're a coward. I'm willing to stand on mine. You see my face loud and clear. If I'm wrong, I have to face the fact that I'm wrong. If I'm right, I stand on mine. That's right. But when you have cowards, and there was a sister who was defending these guys, and she made them feel good. Like I told you, a lot of problem with the sisters is they babyfy us. Oh, it's all right. It's going to get better. These are grown men. Sisters, stop babyfying these men. You are part of the damn problem. This is one of the reasons why these men cannot be God. They cannot be a warrior. They cannot be a king, because you keep babyfying them. And unless you are King Tut, you never seen a boy being no king. Unless you King Tut or somebody. And we know they are not that. So the only thing they done was prove that the post was right and exact and on point. And you can flag and you can get angry. All this that you want to is not going to negate what is true. Now, the thing about it is, these are the same people, when Facebook blocked them, when Facebook banned them, take down their posts, oh, the white man just don't want to hear the truth. Oh, the white man, he just trying to censor our voices. But then you turn around with your happy ass, you turn around and do the same exact thing. We are surrounded by a bunch of hypocrites. You get angry because Massa banned you, because Massa kicked you off the plantation, but you do the same thing to another slave because you don't want to hear the truth that you are not what you are. You are the great pretender. You're not a man. A man does not live comfortable in another man's house. I never seen a male antelope take his female, baby, I want you to have a little baby right there with the lions. That's unnatural. We the only ones who live with an enemy, and we don't have no problem having babies in the house of our enemy. That's like a cat having a baby, having her kittens among dogs, and we know dogs hate cats. But the cat gonna say, but the cat don't have a problem and is comfortable having her little kittens among dogs. Do you know what's gonna happen to those kittens when the dogs see those kittens? So you shouldn't be shocked Trayvon Martin gets shot in the head. You shouldn't be shocked about Sandra Bland or Sean Bell or Freddie Gray or none of us who have been murdered living in this house, because you should expect it. Your parents was comfortable having babies in the house of their enemies. So it should not be a shock. They have been murdering, harassing, bullying us going on 500 years. And you shocked because a black man get harassed? That a sister get beaten up by the cops? Are you serious? You shocked? And apparently you comfortable with it because a sister will lay right down and have another baby. So when that baby gets an age, that baby will go through the same stuff because you're doing it in the house of your enemy. So brothers, and they probably will see this video later after I come off from suspension. You know, they put you on Facebook, put you in Facebook jail for hate speech violations. This violation, which is a lie, reported by black men. Now, I don't have the right to speak about my own gender. That's the way I feel about my own gender. You don't like it, that's your bad luck. Tough cookies on you. I offered them to debate the issue. Show me that I'm wrong. Show me different. But see, they know they can't. And so it's better if you are wise. And like I say, I give the brothers credit for not responding. Either you agree with me and accept the fact we can do better, or just remain silent. And don't even try to get angry and argue over this because it's the pure truth. You can be angry with me all you want to. The condition that we are living shows that a God, a king, and a warrior does not exist. Because a king, a God, and a warrior would not get upset because Facebook banned Minister Louis Farrakhan. But you see, all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all these black men are upset because Massa kicked them off the plantation. A God don't care nothing about that stuff. A God is beyond that. A God is beyond, a warrior is beyond, a king is beyond those things. So I'm banned, or more to say, my video was flagged and I have been put on suspension or put in Facebook jail because of some black men. Not because of Mark Zuckerberg, not because of some white boys, because other black men cannot handle the truth about themselves, and it's coming from a vessel that look like them. They cannot handle it. That's a personal problem. Because I'm going to tell and I'm going to show us the reality. You're living in La La Land. Then you have these sisters that keep baby. Look, let me take my breasts out. Get these. No, these boys probably weren't even raised on breast milk. Warm up the bottle and give them some more Similac and some more Enfamil. I can guarantee you, these guys are not even breastfed babies. I guarantee you, they was raised on Enfamil and Similac, or maybe cow's milk. They really don't know what it means to be close to womanhood, which was their mother. That's why you really don't know. That's really why you really don't know womanhood, because you never really been next to womanhood. Because if you was on your mama's breast, she passed that love, she passed on all that energy to you. But you didn't get that from your mama. You got it from a cow. So some of y'all might say moo in your sleep. That's why some of y'all love milk. You know, when you on your mama's, when you drink breast milk, really, you drink to the point where you don't even want milk no more. You damn sure don't want no milk from a cow. Cause I know milk make me sick. I don't want, my mother told me, I drank so much milk, I don't even want no milk no more. But see, these guys probably love milk. Vitamin D enriched. Or that Similac, that chemical stuff you get out of a can. And you put it in some kind of powder, you stir it up in the baby bottle or some crap. That's why they pathetic pieces of trash. But I'm going to say again, and I want to make perfectly clear, I'm very proud of the brothers on Facebook because they just let me talk. They just let me talk. Now you have a few trolls, but I mean overall, brothers on YouTube, y'all did good. Actually, the brothers on Facebook, it was a certain group of Negroes on Facebook that didn't like the post and flagged the video. So, but again, you know, they just proved my point, how weak the black man is. We got to get stronger. What do they say in when you're trying to recover from alcoholism or drug addiction? The first step is to admit that you're a drug addict. The first step is to admit. The first step is to confess that's what you are. These guys want to pretend they are strong men, but look at their actions. Flagging a video made by another black man, that just shows how weak you really are. Now, I'm giving accolades. Let me give accolades to Minister Farrakhan. Yes. What? You gonna do what? I'm gonna give accolades to Minister Louis Farrakhan. Yes, I am. Because I give credit where credit is due. Now, to my knowledge, Minister Farrakhan, and it's a wise thing, to my knowledge, yeah, on Facebook, Scott, not actually banned, but they flagged my video, black men, a group of pathetic losers. A group of black men, a group of gods and warriors and kings, they banned that video on Facebook. So right now, I'm in Facebook jail. The video was doing really, really well. Going on 2,000 views and climbing real quick. And like I said, I give the brothers credit. Y'all did good. Let the brothers speak. Agree with me. Or just be silent. Because you know what I'm saying is true. But now, right back to what I was going to say about Minister Farrakhan. I want to give credit to Minister Louis Farrakhan. I give credit where credit is due. And why is this? To my knowledge, Minister Farrakhan has not responded to his being banned on Facebook. There is no official statement from the Nation of Islam about Minister Farrakhan being banned on Facebook. That's wonderful. Now that's wise. And Minister Farrakhan should not respond. He should not make a statement about being banned on Facebook. Very wise. Now that's good. That's good. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now look, it's wise. There's a statement. I don't know if y'all ever heard this before. Never let your enemies see you sweat. Never let your enemies see you sweat. Now, you have Brother Ben, you have Rizza, you have a lot of different Muslims, you have people that like Minister Farrakhan all over the internet. They are crying, they're upset. See, your enemy likes that kind of stuff. Don't you know? Your enemy likes to see you tortured. Bullies like to see you cry. They like to see you upset. They like to see you in stress. They like to see you in pain. You're dealing with an enemy that love to see us as soul brothers and sisters, as black men and women, as Africans, Aboriginals, whatever you want to call yourself. They want and they love to see us cry. They like to see you complain. Now you are just expressing yourself, talking about somebody like Sandra Bland, right? But to them, you are expressing your pain, your frustration, and they love it. Every time we make a video talking about the injustices, and they know that we can't do a damn thing about it, they laugh. It's entertainment for them. Look at the Negroes cry. If Minister Farrakhan respond to that Facebook social media garbage, they like that. Look at this big, powerful, supposed to be guided by God. Look at this man crying over Facebook. They like that kind of stuff. They like to see you sweat. Your enemy like to see you in pain. Now, I know some of y'all, that's right, y'all. I know some of us, we love to do research. And we do research on African history, Aboriginal history. But also, you should know a little bit about your enemy, so you need to know a little bit about European history also. This is what they did in Europe. Now, in a lot of cases, even at war, a lot of soldiers just kill you and be done with it. They go bang, bang, chop your head off, and go on about their business. But if you look at the mindset of the European, even in Europe, the Europeans developed systems of torture. Go look it up on Google. All the different types of systems of torture in Europe. They didn't want to just see you die. They want to see you in pain. They want to see you suffer. They want to see you beg for mercy. All this type of stuff. So even this is what they did to their own people in Europe. All these different types of devices to see you in pain. The torture chamber. All kinds of devices to tear your body to shreds so you can scream in pain and holler. That's the mindset of the people that you're dealing with. Now that's physically, but they also like to do the same thing mentally. They like to see us come on YouTube, old Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland, Sean Bell, and the list goes on. Trayvon Martin. They look out their window and we protested Trayvon Martin, I am Trayvon Martin, because they know, just like the bully, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. So it's entertainment for them. But see, if they knew that your frustration and your anger was followed up with a punch in their damn eye, it'll be a whole different ball game. So they sit back in the cut and they look at Brother Ben and Rizza, all the Muslims. See, because Minister Farrakhan has been quiet. Farrakhan is supposed to be your leader. Why didn't you follow your leader? Because your leader didn't say nothing. And to my knowledge, he has not said nothing. There is no official statement on the Facebook ban from the Nation of Islam. So they're not even following their leader. They think they are doing Minister Farrakhan a favor, and they're not. They making the Nation of Islam look real bad. All these people that support Minister Farrakhan, you make the situation look bad because your enemies love to see that you're being tortured, that you're upset, and they know you can't do a damn thing about it. So, hey, all shouts out to Minister Farrakhan. Brother Minister, stay quiet. Don't give these devils, don't give them, what's the word I'm looking for? But yeah, don't say nothing. Don't talk about it. Let them bastards do what they think they have to do. Never let your enemy see you sweat. Right, don't give them ammunition. Don't give them nothing to work with. Now look, see, when I was locked up, my enemies never saw me sweat. They never seen me. I was always defiant. I was always rebellious. They was always devils. They was always the children of Adolf Hitler. I never backed down from these bastards. They never seen me cry. They never seen me be upset or none of that. Because I knew they found joy in my pain. When you do that, that is a sign of weakness. And gods don't do that. Kings don't do that. Warriors don't do that. You don't show your enemy your weakness. Now, of course, we are people. I'm a human being. So, when the enemy is not around, in the privacy of my own whatever, in my own room, I can cry a little bit. And if there's a friend, if there's somebody that you can trust, that you can console with, then you do that. But never let your enemy see you sweat, because at this time, you know you can't put your enemy in the eye. You know there's nothing that you can do. You know they find joy in your pain and your suffering. These bastards don't care about watching Roots or the Nat Turner movie and all these stories about slavery, because they know you might get mad. They know that you can get mad, but you're not gonna do anything for them, and they watch us on film suffering as slaves. Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, yes, sir, boss. I's gonna. Yes, sir. They just watch that. Now they might not show us in real time, but they laughing. Look at them slaves. Look how they talk. Look how they bow down. We need to make America great again, like it was in 1555, 1619, 1857, hell, even during Jim Crow. Let's make America great again. Don't get it twisted. I believe in justice, but I do know who our enemies are. So don't get it twisted. I know who the enemies are. I believe in justice, and I'm not going to go around calling folks racist and honkies and all this other crazy stuff, but I know who the enemy is. Don't get it twisted. But I want to make sure when you take out that sword and you chop that head off, I want to make sure that that bastard deserved it. Because there are those, and history will testify, there are those who may come from up out of the enemy camp that will actually help you, defeat them, because they stand with what is right. There are people, regardless of skin color, they will stand with what is right. They're not going to stand with what is wrong. Now, I don't have time when you're dealing with snakes. I don't have time. I'm not a snake expert. I'm not a snake expert, okay? So if you're not a poisonous snake, you need to make known very quick that's not what you're about. Because as far as I'm concerned, a snake is a snake, and I don't want to get bit by the snake. But I don't want to kill a snake, and I don't have to. In fact, even when it comes to a poison snake, if that poison snake is not trying to bite me, then you can go on about your business, and I can go on about mine. But again, like I said, these guys on Facebook that flagged this video just proved my point, how pathetic the black man has dropped. You cannot even handle a post on Facebook, some words. So you know once some for real action starts happening, you know these cats, they gonna run up under that sister's dress that was defending them. Hey, shouts to Minister Farrakhan. Very wise. Don't say nothing, brother. Don't issue no official statement or nothing. Don't let these devils, don't let these demons, don't let them see you sweat. I wish that all those who claim they follow Minister Farrakhan really follow his lead, because Minister Farrakhan did not say nothing, to my knowledge. Don't let your enemy see you sweat. Maintain your composure. Be a warrior. Stand for yours. Right, they need to shut up, because it's really embarrassing. Oh, Massa, why you kick me off Facebook, Massa? Massa, don't do that, Massa. I thought we were fair, Massa. I got freedom of speech, Massa. Massa, I got freedom of speech. Don't censor me, Massa. Massa, don't censor me, Massa. I want to talk to Massa. And then the sad thing about it, these same guys turn right around and do the same thing. They ban, they block, they do the same damn thing. Bunch of hypocrites, bunch of weak hypocrites. I don't want to be associated with them. I'm glad that they stay the hell away from me. Well, Brother Scott, I don't care too much for, that's Alex Jones' problem. I don't care too much for Alex Jones, but that's his brothers and sisters, you know. That's a family thing they got going. We shouldn't be tripping off of it. Well, you know, Mr. Harry, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, because I wasn't part of the plan. I'm on the outside looking in. I cannot say. The only thing I can talk about is what I see. I don't know what somebody planned. I don't know all that. But it's very wise, no matter who it is, not let your enemy see you sweat. On that note, I'm done. I just wanted to get that off my chest. And I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop maybe later on this evening, or I can't talk to you on Facebook for the next week. I've been suspended on Facebook for a week, so peace. I'm already 5,000, as Don Cornelius always say. Peace, love, and soul. Check y'all on the flip.